the man to whom style comes effortlessly, and when he says he has the velvet touch, I'm going to let him explain it because I'm still trying to figure it out.
Well, what would you like to know about my velvet touch?
Anything you'd like to tell me? No, I mean, now, seriously, on the fact that the concept seemed interesting, obviously.
Yes.
You came bought for it. It's difficult to get Farhan bought and you believe in the brand, like you said before.
Yes. I mean, I think it is important because you're going to go around, you're going to talk to people about it. You know, you're going to tell them that this is wonderful for you to be, for me to share with you. So I think it's important to like what you're doing, you know, and to believe in what you're doing. I think is very, very crucial. I really do like what they're doing. I mean, they're pushing the envelope, you know, as far as things that you can do in your house.
Okay. You know, now once you finish Dawn 2, of course, the next question is then is Dawn 3 coming? And now that Dawn 3 is coming, people are going to ask you how the series is going to carry on. But no, I mean, I'm sure you've started, like you said, you are working on Dawn 3. It's supposed to come out, or, you know, you're supposed to work on it.
No, you know, I keep reading lots of interesting things, I must say, like you do, about what all is going on in my life. But
so you plan?
No, I'll tell you what it is. I was asked, would you like to make Dawn 3? I said, yes, I would love to make Dawn 3. You know, but are you making Dawn 3? I said, currently I'm not making Dawn 3. But would I like to? Of course I would. You know, I think he's an amazing character. Also, I believe recently, see now again I'm going on something I've read. See, that's how it works. It's a vicious circle, I tell you. You know, so, but no, Shahrukh has told Ritesh and he's told me, whenever you want to do Dawn 3, just tell me and we'll just go and start doing it. So he's been extremely supportive, of course, of that franchise, for the lack of another word. I hope it'll happen at the right time.
Absolutely. Well, obviously you are, you know, now focusing also on the movies they're going to produce and different kind of movies. There's Zoya, there's Rahul's movie, and there's something else that I don't think you would talk about.
Soon.
Okay. But on that fact, are you also going to continue producing movies like, you know, like Fukre or you know, where you give these youngsters a chance? Because, you know, when it's Farhan Akthar supporting them, it kind of means a lot, you know, because they're the young talent and you have...
See, it would depend on the nature of the script. I mean, we keep our eyes and ears open to everything that we can possibly read or listen to if someone wants to narrate. And that's a part of being a producer, and that's a part of... And you know, again, I think both Ritesh and me have been very fortunate with our first film. And I've said this over and over again over the last 13 years now that I've been making movies. You know, to get the kind of talent that we did on the first film that we made, you know, it really gave us a lot of confidence to make the movie the way we wanted to. You know, and that's on the least that we can give back to people who are trying to get a break. Of course, when the script comes along, I mean, then we're always there for a good idea to support it.
Absolutely. As a producer, Farhan, do you think you feel a little relieved now with the times having changed? With not just, I absolutely have nothing against these movies, but the larger than life action movies that do extremely well at the box office. But then there's also a movie like, you know, rich in content like a Bhaag Milkha Bhaag, and it does equally well, if not more than that. You know, so do you think it's a relief for producers because now you actually have the chance to, I mean, gamble? You always have been gambling in that case.
I mean, I think the wider the audience, the wider spectrum of movies that will be made. You know, so I think times, of course, are changing. You know, are they changing as fast as some people would like? I don't know. You know, but the fact remains is that we have to stay true to the kind of stories that we want to say. We've been saying it for, you know, since when Dil Chahta Hai released, for example, there was no such there were no multiplexes. There was one in Delhi, you know, and it was called the first multiplex film when there were no multiplexes. So I don't know how that came about. So there's a strange perception of what the time is like and what movie will work and what won't do well. As long as you have the freedom and the conviction, you know, to tell your story the way you want to say it, it doesn't matter what kind of movie it is. You know, I don't think that's the important thing. I think today there's an audience for every kind of film if it's said with a certain belief and it's said with a certain conviction, which is why you're seeing films of different genres, of different, how would you call it, emotional pitch, so to speak, you know, the way they pitched or the way they're graphed. That they're doing well, and I think that there's an audience for everything that if you say it with a sense of belief.
Thank you so much, and like he says, he's going to take it as it comes and he hasn't decided any particular genre as such. Rudrani Chatraj with camera person Manjeet, Zoom.